It's a trial that lasted for more than 6 months, and on Wednesday, a military tribunal in Mogadishu sentenced to death 3 men accused of killing close to 30 people following a deadly siege on Hotel Nasa Hablot in October 2017.
The
court fined guilty all 3 suspects, Farhan Mohammed Samatar, Abdinisar Dakan Hassan and Abshir Mohammed Haji Billow, and hereby sentences the 3 to death for their role in the deadly attack. The judgment is also based on the number of lives lost in the attack.
In the evening of 28 October 2017, militant group al-Shabaab set off 2 car bombs outside the fortified hotel, frequently visited by security officials and politicians, before 5 heavily armed gunmen stormed the facility, disguised as government forces, and later laid a siege that lasted for close to 12 hours.
The 3 were nabbed in the operation because they couldn't withstand the confrontation. Government forces overpowered them and they tried to flee the scene. One of them was injured in the process, while 2 others were nabbed hiding in a house adjacent to the hotel.
The 3 pleaded guilty last week during hearing, arguing that the militant group had misled them. A former government minister, a former member of parliament and security officials died in the attack that caused extensive damage to the hotel. In February, the same court sentenced a man to death for his role in the October 14th deadly attack that claimed close to 600 lives. It was the first high-profile terrorism case that led to a conviction. Meanwhile, the country's president is calling on militants to lay down their arms and surrender to the government, vowing to offer them a second chance to rejoin society.
To the al-Shabaab, you are our sons. It's your brothers and sisters that die in your bombings and attacks. What you're destroying is your property. Today, we renew our amnesty program. We will pardon you all. Take advantage of it, or else you will all lose this fight.
According to a recent United Nations report, more than 2,000 civilian deaths were recorded here in the country since the beginning of 2016. Militant group al-Shabaab has long been labeled as the main culprit in the ongoing conflict in Somalia, with 60% of the deaths attributed to the group. Meanwhile, Somalia says it's making progress in the fight against extremism. Al-Shabaab was recently ranked as the deadliest terrorist outfit in the continent, raising renewed concerns. However, military commanders in the country say that a coordinated effort by government troops, the African Union forces and the US aerial firepower has helped weaken the group. Abdulaziz, Billow, CGTN, Mogadishu, Somalia.